What's up guys, Gamer Maximus XI back here with another video. Alright, so now we are on part 21 for The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. And for starters, I want to say that this video is actually going to be a decent length, because I'm going to be talking through this video a lot, okay? Now, I want to start off by saying I made so many mistakes. This is the most mistakes I've ever made in a part so far. But I made so many minor mistakes, and it honestly made me so mad. But it's gonna have to do with a lot of me like interchanging a bunch of things and forgetting to pick up stuff, which you're gonna find out early on in the video, which very much frustrated me. Um, if you guys have any questions on the choices that I made, or any assistance questions, let me know, because this part actually, it ramps up the difficulty a fair bit because of the choices and kind of like route I took. It's all gonna really come down to your aim, for the second half of the video. But if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. If you need any assistance, any help, just let me know. Yeah, this part for me, this is honestly hard for me just to watch, knowing that I made this many mistakes. But if you guys have any questions down below in the comments, just drop them down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions, any assistance. I'll be here at all times. And yeah, I'm going to talk over the choices that I made, and I'm going to tell you guys what not to do. I do not want you guys to follow my exact gameplay because of how many mistakes I made in this, so I'm just going to let you guys know that there's going to be a lot of correction scenes. But yeah, like I said before, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It greatly is appreciated by me. Our goal for this year is 100 subscribers. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in part 22 for The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. Okay guys, so what you're going to do here is you're going to want to throw a brick as soon as you run up these stairs, and this guard right here is going to be like your bodyguard, pretty much. And you're going to want to have his body hidden and try to take out as many enemies as you can, and use your revolver to take like little peek shots like what I'm doing. So there is just one enemy left, and I tried to melee him, but he got a hit off before me, which made me a little mad. But here actually comes the first mistake that I made. So, for this part, what you're going to do is mostly just use your hunting rifle. If you used your hunting rifle, like, not so much, and you have about, I want to say, 6-7 bullets, you should be good pretty much for this entire scene. But there's a hatchet right here. Do not miss this hatchet, okay? I forgot about this hatchet the entire way through. It is so frustrating to me to look back at it, because I just see, like, bro, I missed a hatchet with 5 durability, so, like, you can just get 5 kills with that one single hatchet. It's so annoying. I look at it and it just makes me mad. But yeah, do not miss that hatchet behind you, okay? Do not miss that hatchet. All you're gonna do is just use your hunting rifle, mostly for this scene, just to take out as many guards as you can. And don't peek in the inconvenience that you might get shot. You know we do have health kits and whatnot. It's okay if you get hit once or twice, it's all good because of the health kits. And we still have so much supplies. I mean, we have Molotovs, health kits, smoke bombs, we have everything pretty much. Yeah. This is the minor warning / mistake that I made that I really want you guys to not repeat, is do not miss that hatchet, okay? That hatchet is life-saving. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. As for this part, what I did was I threw a brick and I was trying to take both of these guards out, and I'm pretty sure my AI ended up taking out one of the guards. So it kind of made it much easier for me. So all I have to do is just grab him and take him out. And this is the part where I realized that I forgot to grab the hatchet. But because of how inconvenient I was, I went through this door and I tried to restart the checkpoint. And I realized that after you die, at least for me, when I died, this door was closed, and I restarted the checkpoint, and I realized, bro, like, I couldn't go back, and I was frustrated. Like, out of my mind, I was so annoyed. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about, though, is just do not forget that hatchet back there, and that's pretty much the only mistake we made. For this part, I used my bow, mostly, to take out these guys, to get a chance of getting my ammo back with the headshots. Most of the kills I did not have great luck on. But what you're going to want to do is just hide behind these, like, sections and just take enemies out with your bow or your revolver. I got a hunting rifle shot here, which was pretty nice. But I just used my bow, and when the enemies, like, find you and they jump back, that is, like, your perfect time to just line up the arrow shot and take them out. This guy I got lucky on, and he missed a shot. But after that, like, once you kill all those guards, there should be just one more enemy. Tommy wouldn't move out my way, but what I did was just grab this bottle and throw it at this guard and just take him out. He is the last guard. There's no more in this section. And, yeah. Just make sure you grab everything in this area. For me, I only had an arrow that I had to grab. There's nothing really much in here, resource-wise, that you need. Because by the time you're done, like, a cutscene will trigger, and you will not be able to loot in here again. But I just only found a,
You okay?
I just only found an arrow.
Yeah,
But yeah, do not miss that hatchet, like I said before, and just make sure you're conservative with your health is
Go
all.
over these tables and this huge guy blasting with a
Slow down, slow
shotgun.
down, slow down. Listen, hey, are you hurt?
No.
God damn it. I need to talk to you.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else.
Maria, I can't have this hanging over my head.
Do you have any idea how many men we lost here today?
What's that all about? Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
We'll talk about it later.
Later. Right.
It takes one fuck up. One fuck up and then I turn into one of those widows, okay?
I have to do this. I don't know what else to say.
Fine.
Maria.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
She's thankful, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take that girl of yours to the Fireflies. You don't have to worry about it.
It's best this way.
Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
I need to talk to Ellie.
Say again, I didn't hear you. Joel!
What is it?
That girl of yours. She took one of our horses and rode off.
Damn it. Which way?
Come on.
I just saw her riding on out of here.
Go back inside. Help the others clean the place up.
Okay, be careful out there.
There. See the tracks?
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her, don't worry.
Stubborn kid.
She usually pull these stunts.
Nothing like this. What's going on?
Horse tracks. She went into these woods.
Ellie, what are you thinking?
Alright guys, so now we're heading into the next section,
There.
encounter,
More tracks.
and for this one I found very helpful. You can do this however you like, but I found if you restart the checkpoint as soon as the encounter begins, it is so much more easier, and the reason being is that the enemy points are always different. If you restart the checkpoint like right after the cutscene, like mini cutscene happens, the enemies are like closer up to you, so you have a better chance of taking out as many guards as you can. So what I did was I just edited out the part where I restarted the checkpoint, and the enemies were all just like running up. Like you were automatically behind the truck and the enemies are still moving. So you'll be able to take out so many enemies. I just got a double revolver shot from that. So all you're going to really want to do is just use your ammo here and just take out the enemies. This part can be done stealthily, but it's a little bit trickier because one, we're on Survivor, so we don't have listen mode. So we have to like pay attention with our eyes and see where the enemies are and listen for their callouts. So I found it best if you just hang out here a little bit, take out a few, then slowly push up. So there's a guy that's going to rush you right here as well. He didn't rush me until I moved up, so I just took him out and I started moving up ever so slowly. I end up taking a bullet right here, and this was crucial for me, because I was getting a little bit nervous. There's so many enemies here. So I just really recommend for this part you use your ammo, but in the sense of knowing you're not going to use all of it, just try to land most of your shots. It's okay if you take damage. Like I said, we have health kits. In the terms of this, I'm not going to be using a health kit here. It wasn't needed, and I've only lost 2 bars. I can probably get them back from, like, energy bars. But once you take out a majority of the guards with your ammo, you're going to be left with, like, 1 or 2 guards. I want to say this is the hardest part and section in this video, mostly because of how it has to be kind of done. If you do this, like, without dying, I seriously commend you for the enemy placements, because if you do this like right after the cutscene happens when you get kicked off your horse, it's not bad, it's just it kind of like messes up your flow because all the enemies are like kind of like sitting back, and you have some enemies just sitting like they move up but like not in the position that you'd want them to. But yeah, for this part, I just recommend you just use your ammo. I found it most best. This was the last guard, I believe, right here. I just took him out, and I'm pretty sure that was it. This part is, like I said, it's the most difficult, at least in my eyes. Mostly because you're kind of like stuck in a no-win scenario without stealth, because if you take out a majority of the guards, you can remain in stealth, but that's it. You have to take out a fair amount in order to just get through this stealthily. In my eyes, I feel like I did this part pretty messy. I was not proud of it, not at all. And unfortunately, I could not really find a helpful strategy to get through this by using your stuff efficiently, considering you can only enter stealth once you take out a decent amount of guards. But yeah. That's it for this section, and I will talk to you guys once we get into the next section.
Tracks keep going this way.
Just hope they didn't get to her.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there.
Area looks clear.
Be careful.
Ellie? Ellie?
Up here.
Jesus Christ.
I'll keep an eye out. Reckon you guys need to have a chat.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
Alright guys, so this is going to be the final encounter in this part. So, what we're going to do is slowly push up with your bow drawn in case an enemy appears. Now the spawns for this part are always going to be different at times. At times I've seen this part go so many different ways, like an enemy's going to be to my right side, or the enemy will be in the middle of the room, or the left side. But either way, he's going to come this way. And what you're going to want to do is wait for him to come here, and then you're going to hit him across with your pipe, and it's going to make him bump into the wall, and then you can just take him out again with another strike. Then the enemies are going to get alerted. But what you're going to do is just use your melee and just speed everyone up. You don't even have to use ammo because there's only going to be 2 enemies up here, which I found very, very nice. Usually, if you played the remaster, there's only going to be 3. Well, there's going to be 3, but the remake has 2, which is nice. Now, what you're going to want to use for this part is a smoke bomb. There's going to be 3 enemies. So, what you're going to do is you're going to wait for this guard to walk in the kitchen. And they're going to be the 2 guards on the left. Once he goes in the kitchen and goes behind the table, you are safe to come out of cover. And what you're going to do is throw a smoke bomb and run up to this guard and melee him. By the time you get rid of this guard, the other guard is still smoked. So you can grab him, have your pistol, and you pick this guy up and you walk with him as like a shield. And you wait for him to come out. If he doesn't come out, then that means you're safe to take this guard out and run in and just melee this guard. I know this is a lot to process, but you can pretty much get through this entire section without even have to shoot, without even have to shoot a bullet, if that makes sense. You don't even have to shoot a bullet at all, which I thought was really, really nice. You're just going to have to sacrifice your melee weapon, but it's okay because there's going to be a machete up here. Now, if you guys follow through with the hatchet, like I said before, if you missed it, because I unfortunately did, all you would have to do is once that guard comes up to you, you just repeat the steps, but you're just going to get 1-hit kills every single time. You're just going to take them out, and you're going to melee all of them. You're going to throw your smoke bomb down there, you're going to melee the 1 guard, then you're going to run up to him, melee him, then rush up to the 3rd guard hiding behind in the kitchen and just melee him. And you end up using all your hatchet usages, but I didn't, and I made it 2,000 times harder. But yeah, that's the end of this part. This part is actually, it has 3 sections. In the series, I would say this is the hardest section so far. Just let me know if you guys have any comments, any questions, because this part is actually kind of somewhat annoying. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed part 20, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, part 21, I'm pretty sure. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in part 22 for The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. Take care, guys.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella, if that's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after me.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Look, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
care of that wife of yours?
There's a place for you here, you know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.